Harry, just sitting here ringside, it looks like slowly the momentum might be changing.
Whoa!
Just as we say that,
Just when we said it, boom.
Orosco lands another bomb, and the veteran comes back. Sweat's flying all over the ring. The referee's watching closely like, you might need to step in, but these guys are two warriors.
Ooh. Remember, these are bantamweights. Always you get great fights out of bantamweights.
Hey, we've seen some of the great wars in the weight class. It seems like they're so fast, but they're not quite powerful enough to knock each other out with one punch. So you see great exchanges.
I'm going to tell you what. These guys are fighting their heart out, Preston. You talk about a will to win. Wow.
I think this is a promoter's dream. Mr. Patrick and Shea Bailey would be their best interest bringing these guys back.
Absolutely. Fights like this, they could do this tomorrow, the next day, and the next day.
The fans would enjoy it, but I don't think the boxers would survive it.
Yeah, I know it.
Orosco from the southpaw stance is a good lead uppercut. From the right hand, he throws a lot of right hands from the orthodox standpoint, which would lead me to believe he might just be right-handed.
It could be. It could be, Preston. But I'll tell you what.
Blair's become the aggressor now.
He might be finding that Orosco's getting tired.
Well, when a veteran smells blood, that's a familiar scent to him, isn't it, Harris?
That's right. Because Blair's taking a lot. Uh-oh.
I think they clearly ruled it a slip, but it looked as though Blair is.
It was on a punch. One thing Orosco, you mentioned.
Nice right hand by Blair.
Yeah.
Blair seems to have a lot of effect. Leading with the right hand when Orosco turns southpaw right in the exchange.
Yes, he does.
Harry,
he might have caught that momentum of shifting.
Oh, yeah.
Good fight.
Come to the end of the round.
Good round. How do you judge these? How do you judge?
I think clearly Orosco won the first round on sheer volume, being busy, getting off first. Yeah, sure.
It changed a little bit too, but I still think that he had an edge. This time, I think that Blair has finally learned how to time those switches and style, and he's landing some punches.
Here we've seen so often tonight that timing is everything in boxing, and I think it has multiple meanings. Timing as fighters in the ring, timing in someone's career, timing as a fighter, a promoter. Boxing is about timing.
Yeah, it is, and I'll tell you another thing, is it's such a good contrast to styles. You know, you got a guy that looks like he sits down on his punches against the guy that just throws a barrage of punches. Real good match, good matchmaking. I can't say that enough.
It's an interesting conundrum, though, that they're in. Is an older fighter you would think might get tired down when he gets into deep waters, but he's been there so often, he's familiar. A young guy might have fresh legs, but he's not used to controlling his breathing that long.
Exactly. It's a good point. Good point.
Fresh legs doesn't always mean good lungs. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that's right.
Harry, who would you say is winning ring generalship? I think it's kind of switched.
I think it goes back and forth. That's a good point. It does. But I'll tell you one thing. This Orosco, he just comes from every angle. Just not a big hitter.
Harry, we've seen fighters now with a lot of power. Some of them with great boxing ability, some with great speed, some great coaching. It's rare you see one to put it all together like this.
That's true.
Matter of fact, you usually call those world champions.
That's right. This is really an action round. You know,
Nice straight left hand by Orosco. He moves in with some great body shots. Great body shots. Blair's hurt. He can't take much more of this. He's hurt. He's hurt.
Yeah, the referee's looking at him, too.
The referee's watching it close here. Orosco is completely the aggressor on exchanges.
Not only that, but Blair's getting caught with some very clean punches to the head.
Orosco's been able to correct his distance this round, and he's really catching him a little cleaner.
It's a big round for Orosco, very big round. Both hands, he's coming with both hands. And I don't think that Blair sees him. I mean, he's hitting him at will. And that's a big problem, you know, when you got a fighter like this. Ooh.
Great straight left hand. Straight left hand has been effective for Orosco all night. Coming back off of that with the right hand.
What a match. What a match.
Again, Orosco is great at mixing body to the head.
He is. Yes, he is. He's got this. Blair's fighting on instinct right now.
Well, that's one of the last things to go on an old fight.
Yeah, that's right.
The young Orosco was caught by a stiff right hand, and it reminded him the old line still has some fight in it.
Right.
Great round. Incredible. Incredible. This reminds me of the Omar Sheik, I think Pemberton Fight of the Year last year, IBU, ESPN Fight of the Year. I wish ESPN was here to see this. This could be the Fight of the Year.
What a tape this will be. Can you imagine what a tape this will be?
This will be one of the greats.
I mean, this is really a great fight. Now you see how these guys trying to revive them and keep them going.
Harry, I venture to say that instruction is a moot point at this point.
No,
Seems like they just need a little water and let them go back at it again.
What can you tell them? What can you tell them? I don't know how I coach a guy like that.
Well, we definitely can't say that they're not aggressive enough.
All right, fans, we're scheduled for 6. This is round number 5. Blair, Orosco. Let's get it on.
As I look around the arena, I see a guy that Glenn Johnson here, and he's watching pretty attentively on this one, and I think he can appreciate these gentlemen's ability to take a punch here.
Oh yeah, oh absolutely. You see how he's got his eyes fixed on the ring.
He really, I haven't seen him that focused. He's been kind of mingling, but on this fight, he's.
He sees. Tell you one thing.
Here it looks like they both drawn a line in the middle of the ring. And
Preston is going to come into this fight because Blair caught Orosco in the last round. It looked like he was a little wobbly on his legs.
the veteran might have been playing possum here. He's coming on. Blair was playing possum.
I think he's fighting on instinct right now. They probably told him he's way behind in the fight, and he's got to come forward.
Hey, if he's playing possum, it's time to wake up because he's running out of time.
It sure is. He was running out of time.
Running out of time.